Some stories are created to scare you. Others are remembered because they actually happened. What you're about to hear is not just another horror story. This is based on real events. And trust me, some doors should never be opened. Welcome to Narrix Audio. Let's begin. There are some places that never really let you leave. Sunbridge Road was one of them, and I didn't realize that until it was already too late. The pipes in the radiator made this awful groaning sound, like someone breathing their last. When I first moved into that old red brick house on Sunbridge Road in Bradford, it felt heavy. The air was damp, thick, and the smell like years of cooking onions soaked into the walls. I mentioned the noise to the letting agent. She barely looked up, said it was just old plumbing, then handed me the keys. They were sticky, like they'd been passed through too many hands. My neighbor was a man named Terry. I never really met him. I just knew his name from the piles of unopened mail in the hallway we shared. Water bills, NHS letters, and one postcard from Blackpool. It said, "Wish you were meat." I tried to laugh it off, but that didn't last long. One night I heard screaming, not loud but wrong, the kind of sound that doesn't belong in walls. I called the police. They came, listened, and then one of them just said, "Oh, him," like they already knew. They called him the weird guy from a case back in the 90s. I looked it up later, old newspaper archives, 1997. It mentioned something called the Fridge Butcher case. A man questioned but released, lack of evidence. They found a basement, a chest freezer, filled with what they described as organic matter. And Terry's flat had a basement. Sometimes late at night I could hear it, the freezer, humming through the floor. That's when the gifts started. One morning there was a butcher's apron hanging on my door, still wet. I didn't check with what. Then my milk got replaced with a jug labeled House Special Gravy. In the bathroom we shared, someone left a cassette tape. It didn't play music, just a whisper over and over again. Lamb, lamb, lamb. That's when I knew I had to leave. I spoke to the landlord, pale guy, always smelled like antiseptic. He pulled out the lease and pointed to a clause, 14B. "Retrieval fees," he said. His smile didn't feel right, too small, too tight. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't just renting that place, I was part of it. Then the invitation came. Slipped under my door early in the morning. Printed on old dot matrix paper, like something from decades ago. It said, "Come to dinner. Bring your own wine or I'll bring mine." At the bottom there was a thumbprint, not ink, something darker, something real. Now it's 3:17 in the morning. And the noise is back. But this time, it's not just the pipes. The wall is moving, slowly pushing inward, like something on the other side is pressing against it. Like something is trying to get in. Some places don't just hold memories, they hold hunger. And Sunbridge Road is still waiting for its next tenant. Some places don't just hold memories, they hold something far worse. And sometimes the people next door aren't who you think they are. This story was based on real events. If you enjoyed this or if it left you thinking, make sure to subscribe to Narrix Audio, because here, every story stays with you. Until next time, stay aware and stay safe.